Ladies and gentlemen around the world, I want to ask all leaders around the world. They use women body sex slave. This is my question I want to ask them. I hear they talking, they want to return women to sex slave, them to protect economic. Now this is my question to them. How they going to protect those women and these men they meet them to protect? How they going to protect them? This violence disease. Them they have to explain to society how they going to protect them this violence disease. This is my question to them. To explain to society how they going to protect them this violence disease. I repeat again. Why I ask them a question? Since HIV they come, they never protect them with this HIV. The politicians, they never protect them with this HIV. I repeat again. Now, how they going to protect them this violence disease? This is my question to all leaders they use society sex slave. This is my question to them. This is another question to society slave. Society slave. I'm not talking about women only. I'm talking slave, na men is a slave, na woman is a slave. And now you, when you call there, you meet with each other. She's a sex slave, now you are a sex slave. Now, this is my question to you. You want to destroy your life and your health to start to protect economic government. This is my question to you. Society sex slave. When you receive my video, share with your friend, sex slave, answering my question. This is my question. Another question to leaders. When you return this sex slave to job, you are not protect them this violence disease. You protect society. This is another question to leaders. Always we hear you want to return women to protect women to sex slave to protect economic. Now, this is my question to you. When you know sex slave they protect economic, why all leaders, all parliament, women is a boy, men, why you are not doing this job to show us society this job they protect economic? Already you have to do this to protect economic. Now when you know this sex slave they protect economic, all members parliament, all ministers, premier, prime minister, you have to do, they have to doing every day 3 hours. This sex slave to do it, to show a society you protect economic from this job. Why? I ask you this question. When you have a shop, business, you can say, no, I'm not going to go to training someone to think he can do good job. Now we need you, we need when we want to send, they want to send this society to this job, na them to show na them they have to do 3 hours to protect economic. Now we believe society this is they are very important everybody to do it to protect economic. And to send all. Now if women is a marriage, na them all to go to do 2 hours to protect economic. And the members of parliament, ministers, to show page who everybody to look into this page photo, to look who is it, to choose someone he want. And another, all members of parliament, leaders, ministers, them they have to do volunteer this job, sex slave, 2 hours every day, to do volunteer to a pension society. A pension society, them they don't have income to give them money for volunteer. Them to know they doing volunteer job about sex slave. When you see in society they have to be sex slave, leaders they have na them to show them with the rule they protect economic. Why? People work I can protect economic, you both you are not protect economic. This is my question. Australia, leaders, all politicians, government they protect me. What am I talking? Me I'm talking to protect society. I'm talking to protect first, to protect farmers not to die in fire. Second, to protect society, family violence, women not to die in violence, in family violence, and the children to share this violence to kill them, and to solve society distress, and to solve society twanganga them herself, and to solve society not to raping, to killing each other. I'm not talking about religion or cultures. Me, I'm talking society. To solve this violence. Now, this is my question. They protect me. I ask leaders, them to answering my question, they protect me. I'm not talking why I need to be leaders. I'm not talking why against leaders. I'm not talking why against any leaders. Me, I'm talking who can solve this problem, leaders. Society to close with him to vote him. I'm not enemy. Why they don't want to protect me? What I'm talking? Why I'm talking? They not protecting me. Yesterday I went morning in the shop to bread. Every day I go there to buy bread. Now they change people walk. Not every day we finding the same. Me when I walk a street, I don't have, I'm alone, I don't have paper clothes with her. Like 10 meters, I put here gloves, mask. I'm not close nose, I want to breathe fresh air. When I walk, I go to shop, walking to go to shop. When I go to look inside the shop, I start to remember I'm not close, I'm not put mask to nose. And I told the guard, hey, sorry, I'm going first to close my nose. And after I show him, now I'm okay. She say, yes, you are okay. I go inside. I show him bread I want. And she go to give me bread. She asked me what toast you want toast. I said, yes, I need toast. And she started to talk with some people walker. They together, and then another people walker, they very far to talk with them. And always she looking at me. Now I ask herself, I find she's alone here, she's not talking with everybody. Why she start talking to people they walker after I told him to give me bread? I told him, I say you have to respect me, to serve me. After you finish to serve me, to go talk to people, you walk with them. And I told him, I find you are here, you are not talking to everybody. Why you go to serve me to start to talk with the people? And all of them come. They say this is the order, not your responsibility. No, I say no, it's my responsibility, my bread. And one girl, she come, she say, I know you are danger. Always I show you wearing stuff against the government. She told me, look me. She said, look me. I was walking, I left bread. She said, look me. I change, I look her. Meaning why I have to look him good, she'll attack me. One day she'll attack me. I walk away, I go. And I want, already when she come, I take they not come to force me, talk with me bad. I want to buy bread, and after to put rubbish, to go to another shop to buy bread. Why? There was a change. Before when they cut your bread, you see them how they cut, how they put in a bag, you look them. Now they put stuff, you can see there how they cut bread. Now him I was looking him like this place, I looking him head only. Now I decided to walk away to go to shop. Now I ask leaders, you protect me this violence for society? I believe leaders in Australia not protect me this violence. Society. Leaders is a responsibility to talk to thief. Politicians, we did a mistake. People they're talking, they don't have a mistake. To think they can protect me this violence. Now how they're going to protect me this violence? They don't want to correct mistake, and they want to continue to do mistake. To return those women to Job, they're not going to protect them with this sickness. Now I ask them, how they are going to protect society this disease? They want to send this society sex slave in Job. And every day they meet, they can meet one, he can meet 10 people. Now, how are you going to protect these boys? Now the women is they call there. How are you going to protect them herself? We want them to discipline us. And to me, this is not going to protect us all. They're not going to protect this sickness. You know, I told them before, when I'm a leader as Australia, I'm like a leader, I solve this all violence. Those politicians, they bring society violence, and they don't want to solve this violence. This is my example. Why they don't want to solve this violence? Before I talk, I say police, they have to have power. To have power. To solve this, they call them terrorism. To have power in parliament, police, and to have power in society. To think that they can make society together to solve this violence. To think we can be comfortable together, society, all cultures, all regional, all Australian, we can be comfortable. Now they continue, they bring another. Now me, when I talk, I say, politicians, they bring us violence. Look how they bring us violence. The abuse us as society to control us, our body, to use income from our body. This is the violence, they bring us violence. And then they bring another violence, them they don't want to solve this violence. Now ask yourself, they call me terrorism. I never been terrorism. They call me danger. I'm not danger. Now, who going to solve this violence to me is the leader. They have a responsibility to solve this violence to me. Now, when I talking them to show them they can look through to solve, to make society together. You remember before you were talking about terrorism. I say all society Australia terrorism they cause us problem. All around the world terrorism they cause us problem. I told them to give them police power. They never give them police power. Police to have power in parliament, to have power in society. To think they can solve this violence to make society together. Now ask yourself, when I have a group, like 400 people, how the abuses me with talking. You think I control this 400, don't go to revenge? Those people that abuses you, someone will tell you, I attack you, I kill you, and already, now he can say, I'm going to revenge him. He promised me, he attack me, I want to be first to attack him. And they start to say this group now they are terrorism. No, they are not terrorism. They are suicide. And they are not suicide. Is a poor to solve violence, to make society together, is a poor. And they are a poor control. And they are a poor to understand. This is my example. New Zealand leader, she's a woman. Why they not continue to bring violence in her country? To me, she's a strong. And she's a very intelligent woman. And she's a very smart. She fighting her society to think they can be together. To think her society they can be comfortable. To think our society they can close each other. She fighting. I pray for her. I pray for this woman. To think another when he'll come to her, na him to be like this woman. And look her country, how they bring violence. In society they quiet. I don't care. I don't want to talk. You think when you be quiet, you will solve a problem? You hear when they charge this man, here politicians they start to talk, because they want New Zealand to transfer this man to Australia. Why I say, them thinking they poor, and them to make society together, they poor. Everything they poor. Now you're thinking when society all around the world they hear politicians they want to bring this many our country to protect him. What they're going to cause around the world. And when they continue, they say terrorism. Them they don't know ngu control they can be terrorism. They don't know someone to attack someone with the language, big language, they are a terrorism. To start to bring them to revenge each other. Now this all responsibility government, I was talking, I touched later before I writing. I put here about New Zealand, about here. I put this story. Now look how they treatment me. This is my question to ask them. Why the terrorism, they not attack neighbors? Why this terrorism, they go in the street, they pass another place, they have people there, like example, Carlton here. To walk to go in the city is a lot you'll find a lot of society in the street. Why they're not going the attack them until they go to place the this place is very far to them. Meaning this is society they attack them with the terrorism language. Na them they say no, we go to revenge. Why they torture us? To revenge them. They go there, they start to revenge each other. Like America, how they're shooting each other. Why not call cultures with the terrorism, America? Why not call they have a religion? Why not call them with the terrorism? You call them society, and you are not mix all society together with it together. And not mix another religion with it together, and already they have a religion. Now, when I talking, those leaders they're thinking, these men that don't like us, I like them. People they're not talking, the enemy to them. Them the quiet is the enemy to them. This is I'm talking the Norway police society politician to take me like a bad, like I don't like them. I talking to solve this violence we have all. Now this is my question. Why terrorism does not start with the doorways, the neighbors? When they go in the street, why they not start from home? Where is they coming from? They're doing until end. Is this how the treatment me? Now here Australia the treatment when society the abuses him. Everywhere you go in the office, everywhere you go everywhere the abuses you. Now na them when they go some place the abuses them, they say no, I go there to abuse to revenge myself. This is the example how they bring violence. You're thinking when society they hear he want to bring, he fighting to bring this man Australia to be Australia. You think them they can bring violence around the world. Now when I told them, they started saying I'm an enemy. I'm not enemy. You are friend. I'm a politician Australia. I love them. I like them. To think we can be comfortable in the street. You are 20 million, you are not allowed to have this big violence. Another country like Ethiopia, they have 80 million. Uganda, we were nearly 50 million. We were going to 50 million, nearly 40 million. When I'm a leader, Australia, we don't have this violence. And the neighbors, I can make them together, neighbors Muslim, Christian, he can call Muslim inside the house, come, I cooking, come, we eat together, they sitting each other, they eating together. This is the leader's responsibility. To make her society together. Is a leaders to make all regional together. Now, if you are a Muslim, leaders Muslim, you have to know all your society. Now, as another regional, you have a responsibility to think they happy. Now, if you are a Christian, the same. Now, if you don't have a region, the same. Now you have responsibility to protect everything and to treatment them in equal and to judge them in equal and to give them service in equal. This is my question. Society, slave, sex slave. Now, if you are a man, you are a sex slave. Now, if you are a woman, you are a sex slave. Now, if you call them, you say you want to come there, you are a sex slave. You want to continue to call your sister. You are not protecting yourself. This disease, this violence disease. You think a politician he is going to protect you this? He is never protect society HIV. This is the question to women sex slave. You want to continue to go to use your body sex slave. You want to protect economic. You are not protect yourself for this violence disease. Why? You are not going to meet one man. You're going to meet like 6 men, 10 men. Depends on men how they get a lot of men. Now this is the question now you to answering me. You don't want to thinking about your life, your health, to go back to this job. This is my question to you. Now is this, I told you, leaders, how you leaders, they bring us violence. When I support, I say every woman, now if she's a marriage, she have to go there to do sex slave 2 hours. Government he have to put law, every woman he have to do this job. Now if she's a marriage, government they support me not to bring me this violence. Why me I support them to do what they want to do. Now I call them members of the parliament. Na them first to do. Na society to look with the to do. Society na them to do. To see if they do. When they're not to do it, they're not going to do, they're not allowed to send again this our sisters, our brothers, our daughters, our son, to do with this sex slave. Them to be free. ABC News, BBC News, share with around the world this is my video answering my question. How they're going to protect this sex slave violence disease. They not meet one man. They not meet one woman. They dissolve society, this violence disease. ABC Australia, SBS, Channel 7, Channel 9, all news. Ask leaders Australia how they're going to protect society, sex slave, this violence disease. How they're going to protect them and to protect society. When they are not protect this woman, now this men, meaning they not protect all of society. This is my question. I ask them to show us they're going to protect them this disease. Now I know they're not going to protect them. They never protect them HIV. When you go to this prostitute, this sex slave, now men they call them, you test them, they don't have HIV. You refer to some, they don't have HIV. Okay, all news around the world, share with your reader my video. Leaders and politicians answering my question.